Good Friday. On this day, in the whole Catholic world, no Mass is celebrated. No Mass is celebrated. The reason is simple. The day we commemorate the bloody sacrifice of Jesus on the cross. As we reflect, Aquinas will say, on the real, the figure, as it were, fades away. That day, we have service. It begins with a solemn procession. The priests, no entrance hymn, no candles carried. And as he gets to the altar, he prostrates, while others kneel. He does that for himself and for all of us. We all know prostration is a sign of humility. Prostration is a sign of sorrow. That is in appreciation for what Jesus did for us. That is also to say to Jesus, we are sorry for our sins that nailed him to the cross. As he prostrates, he observes a minute of silence. The liturgy for that day continues. We have the readings, the Passion narrative, a reflection after that, the universal prayer. The universal prayer brings to an end the liturgy of the word for that day. After the liturgy of the word, come the unveiling and the adoration or veneration of the cross. When we adore the cross, either by kneeling, by prostrating, whatever posture we decide to take, that adoration first is to Jesus. Is to Jesus, who died for our salvation on the cross. And as a sign of respect to the cross, which used to be a symbol of shame, a symbol of disgrace, dishonor, but by being a means or an instrument of our salvation, it has become a symbol of pride and honor. When we come for Stations of the Cross, we chant it. We adore thee, O Christ, and we praise thee, because by your holy cross, you have redeemed the world. After the rite of the unveiling and veneration of the cross, comes the rite of Holy Communion. It is very important for us to note that because of the nature of that day's Good Friday celebration, even announcement in church had to be toned down. It is a day for and of sober reflection. At the end of the service, it is stated that we are to depart the church premises in silence. Please, I beg of you. That is not a day and time to start approaching priests for confessions. I repeat, that is not a day and a time to start approaching priests for confessions after the service on Good Friday. It is not a day and a time for us to start exchanging pleasantries. It is a time for us to think about the mysteries of our salvation. That brings to an end the liturgy of Good Friday.